Woo! We're in the spot. Masters of None, episode what?
146.
Episode 146, and we are live. And once again, we are Twizzless.
Twizzless.
We are Twizzless. Running the show our damn selves, but we got to make it happen. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good weekend. How about you?
I had a good weekend.
You had a good weekend?
I don't know what I did this weekend, but I feel like it was good.
Well, damn. Whenever I can't remember the weekend, that means I had a decent time.
And I was super busy this weekend, honestly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just had a busy weekend.
It was a blur.
Yeah. It was just work. Those are like it makes you feel good to be productive.
Yeah. But
when I reflect back, I much rather have like not done much at all. I think I would have like came in with more energy about how great my weekend was if I had spent it like doing debauchery. Like,
yes.
As opposed to like me coming in today, I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Oh, now I know what I did. I just worked and did shit around the house. It's like, that's no fun.
I did Bed Bath & Beyond, but we didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
What else we got going on?
I want to give a special birthday shout out to our boy Spaz.
Yes.
Longtime supporter, always in the chat, always rocking with us. Happy birthday to our guy.
Spasmodic. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, broski.
I'm going to see what's up. Let me see. I'll jump in this. All right.
What about you? You did you talk about your weekend? I'm rude as fuck. How was your weekend?
No, you're good. No, it was good. Had a family party. Yeah, man. Had a family party. That was probably the biggest part of it, I would say. Yeah, went saw my mom and dad. Got some mom's cooking. Goddamn.
That's nice.
Brought it home.
I feel like family parties when you're older hit different.
Yeah, they do hit different.
Like I'm going to a wedding in a few weeks.
Weddings are a good time.
And it's a cousin, my cousin's wedding.
Yeah.
And it's not like a distant cousin. It's like a close cousin. It's like my dad's brother's son. Not like a twice removed, your aunt's, neighbors, sisters, kind of thing. It's like,
so this is like a real cousin.
Yeah.
It's not like how like Latinos just make everybody their primo. This is my cousin.
This is like a legit cousin in the sense that half the people there are going to be related to me. His whole dad's side is related to me. Obviously the mom's side is not related to me, but
hey, I mean, listen, man. There's a lot of small towns.
No, but what I wanted to get to, I think they hit different when you're older too, because like you change so much over time, and like you can go and see somebody that you haven't seen in 10, 15 years, and they look totally different. Like I've been telling everybody about this wedding. Like, I got to go to this wedding. I'm pretty excited about it or whatever. I was like, even though I'm not getting married, I'm not in the wedding or whatever, I want to look good when I go to this wedding.
Of course.
I was like, I can't show up there and my family's going to be talking mad shit like, coño, mira bebé, like you got fat and shit. Está gordo, no? Coño, está gordo, bebé. That's exactly
sí, que está comiendo bien.
Está comiendo bien, no? ¿Cómo está, papi? ¿Todo bien? Coño, tú estás comiendo bien, no?
Everybody's going to think you're rich.
If I show up there overweight, and they're gonna be like, "Oh man, well at least you're making money, right?
At least you're doing good."
Yeah. No, but I have this.
Let me hold something.
I have this idea in my head, and I'm like, "Damn, I gotta fucking show up there, poppy shampoo." You know what I'm saying? Looking good.
You got to, bro. Don't get a haircut till on the way there.
That's my. So all right,
what do you need help with the timing of the haircut?
No,
Let's talk about it.
So this is my thing.
I gotta fix my.
I'm getting there on a Tuesday.
Okay.
The wedding's not till Saturday. So even if I get my cut on Monday, I'm not going to be super fresh by Saturday. I'm going to have to get shaped up.
Yeah. Yep. I would say you have to.
Yeah, I got to get a shape. I got to get shaped up Friday.
Yeah, I would.
Just get cleaned up.
It's better in my opinion to get a shape up that close to it, cuz if you get a full-on haircut and sometimes, you get a little you're a little red or something like that from the clippers, or you don't want that to be like the day of. You know what I mean? You want a couple days to clear up.
I'm gonna go see a dude that never cut me before.
Oh, this is a new guy.
Because I'm gonna go to Florida. I'm gonna be in Florida when I get the shape up.
I just keep forgetting entirely that's what's happening.
I'm gonna get cut by my barber on Monday.
Okay.
So my fade is gonna be appropriate.
Yes.
But I got to get touched up before I go to the wedding.
Got you.
And I got to go see a stranger.
Yeah, so just, man, just hit the internet, bro, and see, the go-to spots.
Yeah.
You're like, what barbershop can I go to get a fresh cut that will be very unlikely to be raided while I'm in the chair? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Nah, you know what though? I'm confident in Florida's barbering.
Barbering,
Yeah.
barber culture.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a lot of Latinos there. Not that we're the only ones that know how to cut hair, but I feel like they got like, I don't know them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're known for their poor haircuts.
Yeah. Now we'll see. Just don't come home with no pink braids talking about your mixtape dropping.
No extensions. I'm simply getting shaped up. That's it. But yeah, so I'm excited about this wedding, and family parties are always fun for that reason too. Because it's not just them saying to us like, oh man, you look different. It's also us too, right? Like I'm guilty of that as well.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna size everybody up. That's part of the game. Mm-hmm. You size up your little cousins, see if you can still like give them some shit. Go for it. So I find that to be interesting, and we're both gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be out of town too.
We're both gonna be out of town, but we're gonna try to have pre-recorded content for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna try to work out something to see to be sure that we could drop something for you guys, and and to kind of keep the relevance alive.
Yeah, keep us alive.
Yeah, we're almost at episode 150.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
150 of them things.
150. And remember, you can watch us on many different platforms.
Different platforms.
YouTube clips, YouTube shorts. You're going to see different videos coming out more and more frequently. You can check us out on Instagram, check us out on all social media, and listen to every episode on all audio podcast platforms. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you like your podcast. Those are the audio versions, but you can always come to YouTube and check out the episodes. And if any of them get taken down from time to time, we have had an episode taken down. So if that happens and you don't see that episode that you're looking for, you can find it most likely on one of the other platforms that maybe didn't take it down. So,
yeah,
facts. That's what we got.
Man, there's a lot of stuff like going on in the world right now.
A lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
My girl Amanda.
Oh man, Amanda Bynes.
Crushing me, man.
Amanda Bynes she wasn't really caught, but she was running around the streets of LA naked.
She called 911 herself.
Yeah, it's from somebody else's phone.
Yeah, they said she flagged down a driver.
Yeah, imagine as a chick ass naked in the street, and first of all, if that was a man ass naked in the street, no way he would have got his phone.
Nope, no way you using my phone, buddy.
He would have got a phone to call anybody himself.
Nope.
But
that's not happening.
Can you imagine? Who's that dude, the man from That's So Raven? Who's the dude? You know who I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure, I'm like 85% sure he smokes crystal. He be everywhere now.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Something Brown.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando.
If that was Orlando Brown walk around the streets ass naked, nobody would have gave him his phone to call 911. But Amanda Bynes, she's running around the streets naked. She flags somebody down, gets her phone, tells them that she's having a psychotic episode, calls 911, and goes to get the help that she needs.
Yeah, and we're praying for Amanda. Don't mistake the laughter that was surrounding other related events to Miss Amanda.
Nope.
I know she did have an interesting new tattoo on her face that I didn't know about.
She had a face tat? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is it? Why the fuck up here? I didn't know that she was also in a conservatorship.
Well,
and then she was let out as well.
I'll tell you who gets my phone. Brittany will get my phone.
Brittany's 100%. If she runs up on my car ass naked doing those crazy dance moves that she be doing on Instagram, could you imagine she's just in the middle of the street in like a fucking intersection just going in Super Bowl performance?
Bro.
And she's asking for people's food. She's like, call cops! Huh, huh, huh. Doing fucking TikTok dances and shit.
In one of them weird dresses looking like she's at Mary Carroll's in the middle of the night in Babylon. She's straight out of Mary Carroll's at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Mary Carroll's.
That's so fucking funny.
You want to see the local versions of Britney Spears? Go on down to Mary Carroll's after midnight. End the night there. That is hilarious.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I had a huge crush on Amanda Bynes back in the day.
Well, Amanda Bynes was one of those like Nickelodeon stars. She was big. There was a few of them back then.
She's not the only one.
No, I'll tell you what, man.
You like Tia and Tamara?
Yeah, especially when they became older ladies and they aged with us at the same time. It wasn't weird because we were the same age when we were kids watching the show. They're our age.
Yeah, I was a child when I was watching these children.
Same.
And they're probably older than us, if anything.
Yeah, they are older.
Sister.
Yeah, they're older than us. There's one of them that's a little prettier than the other one, but I don't know which one's which.
One of them got a mole, right? You talking about the mole one?
I don't know. There's one that's prettier than the other one. Anybody would know which one I'm talking about.
That's so ridiculous.
There's one that's a little cuter than the other one.
I don't think that's true.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
Twins.
Bro, no, they're identical, but, I mean, Jesus. You can't trace one and get the other one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But one of them's a little cuter. One of them's like a little more womanly. The other one's like a little more silly looking and shit,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Who was on your roster? Who was like, if you were going to put a poster up on your wall as a kid, who would it have been?
Out of all these young ladies we're referring to, do you want to say what's up to Spaz? I think he might have missed our birthday shout.
Yo, just because in fear that he may have missed it.
Yeah.
I want to give a special double down and give a special shout out. Happy birthday to Spasmodic. Always in here, always rocking with us. We appreciate you. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. You know what? We hope you have a great week, because if women could get a week of birthday, then we deserve a week of birthday too.
Yeah, I agree. I've been celebrating for him since last Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I just didn't tell him about it, but here's to you.
Yeah, here's to you.
Yes, and he just said Hillary Duff, which I was going to get into Hillary Duff because today's Hillary Duff, in terms of like, her grown-up self, is super hot. Have you seen her? Like adult Hillary Duff?
Nah.
Dude, what?
She bad?
She's like 40 and dimed out, bro.
Nah, I didn't see her. I seen that lady Reba.
I gotta show you. I wish Spaz could post photos in this live chat, bro.
I haven't seen her. I'm sure
I'm gonna show you right now.
I would have had a picture on the wall with her and that stupid buggy. What was his name? Herbie? The Beatle?
Which one?
Didn't she do a movie with a...
Bro, look at that. She's like a little thick now. Like now that she's like all womanly.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she does look good.
She's a little thick now.
She looks like she hasn't... Isn't it so crazy when you see a celebrity like grow up from like from being like a child star and they aren't a drug addict?
Yeah.
Or fucking crazy?
Or reconstructing their face.
Yeah.
Like playing Roblox.
What happened to Macaulay Culkin? Did he make it out alive?
Macaulay Culkin's doing all right. He still always looks like he's like smelling something.
I always feel like every time I see him, he's scared. Like he's like someone just scared him.
Yeah, every time.
He always has like a... Look.
I know his brother. You know his little brother?
No, was he famous
Yeah,
too?
bro. You don't remember Fuller? He'll wet the bed. That's his real life little brother.
Nah, I don't.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Home Alone?
I know Home. Yeah, man.
But you remember Fuller, the kid with the glasses, where they make him share the bed with him?
Nah,
he sips the Coca-Cola. He goes,
yes.
That's his little brother.
Oh, okay. It was his cousin in the movie or something.
Yeah. I think that's his real brother, but he does have a real brother that acts. I think that was him. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. To pay attention to the chat, because if I'm spreading lies,
I think. Damn, let me read the chat real quick.
Yeah, please catch up. We switched off of the, let's keep it on Hillary Duff and them.
All right, I'll keep it on Hillary Duff. For everybody that's here, we're Twizzless today. There's no Twiz. So Justin's controlling the cameras. I'm monitoring the chat, and we're trying to survive. We're trying to survive. We're Twizzless. Twiz, we miss you. We get it, man. You're important, bro. Come back.
Yeah. Come on now.
Come home.
Come home.
Anyways, back to Hillary Duff. Or back to the children's stars in general. It's you know who another one was?
Go ahead, hit me, bro.
Who I didn't appreciate back in the day, but Raven Simone ended up not being that bad looking for a while.
Yeah, for a little while, and then she was like a Pokemon, and she evolved into Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know what the fuck
second
happened.
She started munching rug, everything went out the window, bro. It was crazy, bro. And it's not like that happens like traditionally, but it's like she just took on like a different persona the second it got public. Like Orlando Brown talked about fucking her, and then she just got kind of like not as good looking. It was like,
she doubled down on the Oreo cookies.
Yeah.
She doubled down on the Cheetos.
I think when I first seen her, she was just getting thick, and I was like, damn, girl, like, good for you. And then, like, I seen her like 6 months later, and I was like,
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
She started looking like Lisa Ray. You remember Lisa Ray? For a little while, when Raven Simone was coming up, she started having that Lisa Ray look. Remember Lisa Ray, the light-skinned one with like the green eyes? She was an actress. She did like a bunch of stuff. But she was hot back in the day.
Okay.
And
I'm bad with names. I probably know exactly who you're talking about, but I'm bad with names. But go
damn,
ahead.
where's Twiz when you need him?
I know. I wish
Shit.
Twiz was here. He would show us the picture.
God damn it, Twiz. But anyway, so she had that kind of look, you know, and then like super exotic, and then just I don't know what happened. Then she turned into Whoopi, and I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with what I don't know what it has to do, but she definitely hasn't. Could have been COVID.
Could have been COVID, but I think it was pre-COVID. I think it was. Yeah, you see that video that's circulating, speaking of COVID?
What video?
Of like those local politicians and Fauci going like door to door in the hood trying to talk to people about the COVID shot, and this guy comes out and gives them the business about how they're lying. And this was from like years ago, like a year and a half ago. Yo, it was this dude in the hood, and he's like, y'all out here with this pandemic of fear. He said, what? He said, you think we're just going to take your medicine? He said, y'all come up with this. It took you 9 months. He said, it take a long time to make a vaccine. Nobody want that. Yeah, so it's mad funny, bro. It's crazy. Nah, I wish I had the video, bro. I would play it, man. I would have played it, dude.
I want to talk about a video
but it was
that we
interesting.
can't play.
What's a video that we can't play? Oh, yeah. Vacation time now?
Yeah.
Spring break is going on.
Spring break is happening.
So we're going to pivot. We're going to pivot from the science over to to spring break. So now we're in spring break. Goddamn. If there's something incredible about this time of year, it's spring break and just the wild youth that runs about, having a great time. You remember MTV Spring Break?
Oh, do I?
It would just be a bunch of girls barely dancing next to the pool.
Yeah, bro. It was like a mild version of Caliente. You remember Caliente?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Caliente doing I remember, bro.
Yeah. Sunday mornings. Yeah. Spring break is a crazy time. And I think it's crazy for not just like for the people who go, it's also crazy for the voyeurs because all these crazy videos emerge from spring break. There's, whether you're in Panama Beach or you're in Miami or you went to Bali, like it's debauchery during this time.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it used to only really be a thing for college students. Now it's just people in general. They bring their families to spring break and stuff. And they bring the whole team goes to spring break.
Yeah. Spring break is like Facebook. It started just for college kids and then now everybody wants to be involved.
Yeah. So, and with that whole evolution of who experiences spring break, you get people that aren't there just to celebrate, people that are there for bad reasons. And something that was caught on video during spring break, right on South Beach, right? Was it right on South Beach?
Yeah. I don't know.
It was on a strip where there was a lot of pedestrians walking, and this guy comes out of the crowd and just assassinates a gentleman walking with his lady, it appears.
At point blank range.
Yeah, and then the news was like, oh, shooting on, in Miami during spring break or whatever. And they made it sound like there's no good shooting. There's no such thing as a good shooting. So let me just preface that. This is terrible. But they made it sound like a random person got hit that was like vacationing or something like that. This looked like a planned, targeted hit. And it was confirmed in one of the articles, I think New York Post posted, that it actually was. Because I saw the video and saw the reports prior to any, the video I saw before it was picked up by a news source. The internet moves that quick, dude.
Yeah, the video's on our Twitter, right?
Yeah. It's on no, I didn't repost it.
It's not posted, but you can see our comments that we commented on it. I think it comes up as something like we tweeted.
Yeah, we responded to it. So, so if you look at like our tweets and replies, on our Twitter page, you'll be able to find it that way, but I'm sure you could look it up. But yeah, it was a hit, right? You watched it,
I watched it. It was just too. It's graphic. I'll warn you guys if you are going to go see it. It's very graphic.
That's why we weren't going to play it because for obvious reasons. Yeah, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you show one schmabbing, and the internet goes crazy. So We learned our lesson and we're not
Yeah.
going to post it anymore. Did you see the other, on a lighter topic, unless you want to continue talking about this?
I mean, it was just they apprehended the guy. He was caught moments later, and it appeared to be a group of guys walking, and then this guy is walking with a girl, and he's like looking the other way, and the guy comes this way, steps out from behind one of the other guys that looked to be in the in the group, and he let it off. I counted 12 shots.
It looked like he didn't wet.
I counted 12 muzzle flashes, I should say, because there was no audio. So
Yeah.
if that, it looked like 12 to me.
I'll tell you one thing, I didn't count it, but it looked like he just kept squeezing until there was nothing left.
Yeah. I mean, he really, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looked to be a hit. I mean, he just jumped out and just hit somebody, and the guys who were with him didn't run. So that's how I know they must have been together. The guy just ducked like this, and then he just kept walking.
Yeah, facts.
And it was terrible, man. It was terrible, and I think another person got hit, if I remember correctly, but it's terrible, man.
What the craziest part to me was that he was, this guy shot this other guy in like a crowd.
Yeah, there were a lot of people walking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was so many people. He could have easily killed way more people.
yeah. That guy that, that they're saying allegedly pulled the trigger, that they say that they have in custody. They said that he was like 24 years old. And he was rather small. I think they said he was 5'4", 130, 40 pounds or something like that.
Damn.
But it was like, the hammer makes everything, turn anybody into a superhero, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Or a supervillain.
He's about to go away and never see the light of day.
Yeah, never again. Especially with video evidence and the danger that he put everybody in, and
As
how it
close
appears.
as they caught him too, they
Yeah.
catch you quick. They doesn't hit the football numbers. If you go
Yeah.
for a couple weeks, there's a little bit of reasonable doubt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when they catch you same day,
Yeah, man. I mean, and it was, yikes. It was just so premeditated, it appeared too, man. That was crazy. It was crazy. But anyway, we'll switch off of this.
did you see
topic.
along with that happening in spring break? Did you see there's other videos emerging of crazy things on spring break? Two of the videos I've seen were are people just being scammed, like straight up scammed. I see
Yeah.
this lady lose
Yeah.
like $7,000 in a shell game, and now I do have to admit. And I have to say this because I might have told this story on here already and I don't remember, and I'm not a liar, but I also lost money in a shell game on vacation. I was in Checkpoint Charlie in Germany. I was in Germany at Checkpoint Charlie and they were doing this fucking shell game and I got for 100 euros. 100 euros meant a lot to me back then.
Yeah.
It was like $175. Like that, the euro was strong.
Yeah.
And I got fucked, but it is what it is. This lady, there's a video going around the internet of this lady losing like 7 bands, bro.
Where she had just had 7 bands on her?
They were in South Beach on vacation. She just
You
had
bring
a bunch
7 bands with you on vacation?
No, me? No, I don't have cash ever.
Yeah, I mean, damn. For her to just be walking around with 7 bands, she was going to lose that money either way. Either
Yeah.
she was going to lose it having fun playing a game, or somebody's going to take that shit from her.
Who knows? Maybe she was the one in charge of holding all the money. Maybe she was.
Maybe she got back with her friends and was like, bad news, guys.
Yeah, or maybe she just got there. You know what I'm saying? That's when I see this video of this girl losing this money in this stupid fucking shit. First of all, nobody in the street playing that game is playing it to lose it.
No.
If they're out there playing that game, it's because they're good at it and they're making fucking money. And that's what it is. It's a game. It's not like it's rigged for you to lose. You know, so she gets it wrong. The dude takes her money. And what I think is like, damn, imagine you just get there. You just got to Miami.
Yes.
And you lose all your money in a stupid fucking shell game in the street.
Well, you're an idiot. They must have been like blacked out drunk. I can't imagine that this is something that they participated in while they're sober.
Yeah. I mean, I did it. Not with that much money. But
Yeah, I mean, but
you know how, do gambling? You know how gambling is.
part of me doesn't
Gambling
even
is
believe that's real, dude.
Don't take this away from me.
I don't want to take it away from myself, dude, because stories are always interesting, but I'm like, man, the internet is so full of crap because people just want, you could blow up
that's
off of a video like
100%
that.
true, yeah.
So I'm
You
like,
never
damn,
know
is that
what's-
real? $7,000?
Yeah, Vitaly has me scarred too. Because, we used to always think the fucking prank videos were real.
Yeah, nah.
Remember
man.
Ock TV, the people in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Doing, it was always something in the hood. It's like, trying to look for crack in the hood,
Yeah.
trying to fucking, running up on people in the hood.
Those are the early days of prank videos and
But
shit.
they were all fake.
And street debauchery.
So
yeah.
you're right. You're absolutely correct. Some of these videos might be fake. There's another video roaming around, I think TikTok or the internet with the Cash App chick. Did you see that?
Yeah, that one looked real to me. She looked real pissed for her friend.
You want to tell people the story?
Sure. She said that her and her friends were out. They were out, I guess out just having a drink or whatever and chilling. And they met some guys. And one of the guys wanted to holler at her friend. So her friend is like, yeah, whatever. Like gives him her phone to put his number in it. And instead of putting his number in it, he Cash Apped himself $1,000.
How crazy is that?
Yo, her friend was going off talking about like, that's so grimy. We don't put him on blast so that everybody knows who he is, and that's so, how you gonna do my friend like that? Give my friend's money back. And it was so funny, dude. I was like, oh my gosh. She thought she was probably so cute. She's like, take my number. And he's like, I got you, girl.
Yeah.
And he was like, Cash App. Bing, bing, bing,
Cash
a
App,
rack. And Cash App is tricky because that's the Wild West.
Yeah, you
That
get money back.
that ain't a bank.
Yeah,
know,
nah.
that's a transaction application. Once you send that, that's like wiring somebody the wrong, wiring the money to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Even worse, because at least there's some kind of recourse. There ain't no recourse with Cash
Yeah,
App.
you didn't get that money back.
That's why they're like, you sure this is Bebe? You sure you send the money to Bebe?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Bebe's real name is now Bebe.
Yeah.
So make sure these names match up.
That's a fact. Yeah. Confirm the last 4 digits of the phone number.
Yeah, exactly. For real, man.
Yeah.
That's
Poor girl.
crazy. Yeah, I felt bad, but not really. I felt worse for her than I did for the girl losing the money playing that game.
Dude, that's all the crazy shit's going on spring break, bro.
Spring break is everybody's getting got on spring break.
Isn't that videos of people saying like, yo, this is my girl fucking twerking on somebody random in Miami? There's always these videos of people saying their girlfriends are in Miami cheating on them or whatever the case may be.
Miami is wild though. I went to Miami rather recently and it was wild.
I can imagine.
It was wild, man. It was expensive as hell, too.
Bro,
dude.
there's like different people. Like they look different. It's like when you go to Manhattan, you've been in Manhattan and it's like, oh, you guys kind of look
Yeah, everybody like the style is like, it's a very specific look if you're native to the area.
exactly. Miami has that too.
Yeah.
Fake breast, big white teeth.
It's LA-ish, but like
Tropical, more tropical,
yeah,
more
exactly.
Caribbean vibes.
Caribbean, yes, it's like a Caribbean LA. Everybody's body is fake. People are a little phony there, but it's a little more kind of. I feel like it's a little more, like a little shystier than like Hollywood LA.
I think if you pull an LA dime is like a Miami 7 too. It's like there's a different.
Yeah, because they'll take an LA 8 and fine tune her and turn her into an 11 with a couple procedures here and there.
Go touch down at Dr. Miami. A lot of people go to Florida to get plastic surgery too.
Yeah, a lot.
There's a big plastic surgery. That's a look. They have a different look out there.
Yeah.
It's just like it's beach season all year round.
Yeah, it is.
They don't have off season.
Yeah, similar to LA, but you're right. It's tropical. LA's more like desert. California's like a desert in the hot areas. It's beach culture, but it's very dry.
It's hipper too. It's more like there's a lot more conservationists and let's be natural.
There's more vegans and there's more tree hugging hippies in California, and then there's more like 8-ball loving Maserati drivers down in Miami.
Miami's built off drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Push it to the limit.
Yeah, dude. No one in Miami has armpit hair. Everybody in LA has it. You know what I'm saying? Men and women
even
alike.
the women.
Yeah.
It's my bro. Come on, bro. It's hilarious. That's hilarious, yo.
All right. Enough of that.
But there was something that I wanted to say about Miami and spring break, and something else I wanted to say, and I don't remember what it was. Dang. It's all good.
Better say it, man. I'm about to pull us out something
We're
else.
good, bro. Pivot.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. I want to talk about it. I think this is super interesting. I was watching this Joe Rogan fucking podcast, and he's talking to this gentleman named Forrest Galante, I think his name is.
Okay.
And
is he? No, I don't know who he is.
He knows something about animals.
Okay.
I don't know who he is.
Okay.
And to be completely honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I seen a bunch of clips from the episode because it's on Spotify, and I don't really listen to Spotify, so I seen a bunch of clips from it. But one of the clips, they were talking about fucking how they're getting ready to clone dinosaurs, like or like create dinosaurs, and they're doing it to like as a environmental. It's an attempt at a environmental.
Like conservationist type of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Where they're gonna take woolly mammoth DNA, right? And then they take the closest like existing relative, which would be like an elephant, and the DNA that they have missing from the woolly mammoth, they just replace it with like elephant DNA, and then they create, I guess, this embryo and put it inside of an elephant, and then 22 months later. Didn't know that either. Gestational period for a fucking elephant is 22 months. That's fucking crazy. 22 months later, out pops a real fucking woolly mammoth. And they're going to get like a couple hundred of these things and put them back into where they were. And they say it's something about preserving the, somehow, some way they're going to be preserving the ice so the nitrogen underneath there don't come out. I'm not a fucking scientist. Don't come here for that weird shit. Come here for the fact that they're cloning dinosaurs, because that's what I'm going to talk about. I don't know anything else about it. But yeah.
That's literally the plot of Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Real life Jurassic Park.
That's exactly what they did.
They were doing it to
they extracted blood from a mosquito.
Yeah.
But then what they did with the DNA was they looked at the DNA chain and they fixed what was like broken with DNA from reptiles and things of today, like an alligator or whatever. And then they completed the chain of whatever, like the Velociraptor. And then that thing was running around opening doors and ripping people apart.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea.
Well, it gets crazier when they start doing like other animals, because they're talking about the benefits from like develop like predators, that apex predators that don't exist anymore. They are allowing that because they don't exist, there's other animals that now become like
overpopulated.
Overpopulated and the most dominant predators when they shouldn't be. So like bringing things back like what? Like a saber tooth.
So we need something bigger and scarier than tigers and grizzly bears?
Like bigger cats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. The tigers are already jacking people in India every day, dragging them into the jungle. And now we want to... See, we shouldn't have said that. We manifested this by talking last time about how people don't really have problems, so they're arguing about calling them a different name. Yeah. When really... and we were talking about how the solution to that is to give people real problems and drop some big cats into major cities.
Yeah. You want to get vegans to stop like complaining and like, spilling milk in the grocery store. Start releasing big cats in the fucking major cities. You let loose 2 tigers in LA and none of these guys are going to be gluing themselves to anything.
You'll see how many times people actually hold the subway door. Hurry up, get in. Yeah. Get in. Real fast.
Yeah, you're going to be
people start Ubers making friends.
Real quick.
Yeah, real fast. You want to share a cab? Hurry.
Yeah, quick. The tiger was just reported on 42nd Street.
Right on 42nd Street.
Let's get the fuck out of here. The thing's going to learn how to open doors. Let's go.
Dude, legit, man. Holy shit. So they're starting to bring back prehistoric predators.
Yeah, I wish Twiz was here so he could tell us why they're doing it, like with the fucking the gases that are trapped underneath the fucking ice. Somehow, some way, I guess they're gonna keep it cold up there. I don't know.
So where is their natural area? They live like up in the Antarctic or something like that?
Yeah,
or in the Arctic, right? What do you say?
They existed all the way from Spain, all the way up through North America. Because that was all frozen at one point, so that frozen whatever they called it, like so they from Spain all the way up around to North America to Canada, so Alaska.
With the ice cap,
yeah.
But
damn. Spain is southern Europe. That's the Mediterranean. That's pretty far down. So you got to think like it'll go through Spain, and then if it goes a little bit left, it'll go through Portugal, and then all the way up, dude.
Dude, that's
to like past Russia, so, all the way up.
How the hell are they just going to bring back woolly mammoths without having any idea of what they need? And they're going to bring them and they're going to look nothing like what we think they're going to look like. And they're going to have these big ass, they're going to be like, oh man, we thought that they were just like, they looked like elephants. But really what happens when they die is they lose their giant jaws. They fall off of the skeleton or some shit. Like, You know, and it's gonna be something way different because this is like estimations that they have.
Yeah, this is gonna come out and know how to talk.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I just hope they're accurate. I hope they're accurate in their predictions and stuff because I actually found that out recently that those dinosaur structures at the museum and stuff, those are constructed from like 8 bones, and then they just complete the rest of it based on what they think it would look like.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of that is like
that.
a lot of that is assumed figure and shape based on certain things. Like they'll find the skull of an animal and maybe like one leg and like part of the tail, and then they'll like fill in the rest.
I know that like when you see like a 3-dimensional one, like a full one, like not a skeleton, that those are like what we believe they look like, and that most of them aren't accurate anymore because now the science is showing that a lot of these dinosaurs most likely had like feathers.
Yeah.
Then there's obviously the reptilian ones that like more had like scales. So like some of these, like a raptor doesn't really look like the way the raptor looked, like you believe a raptor traditionally looks, like the raptor's logo, or like the ones in Jurassic Park, that they really were more bird-like, that they had like their skin at least was more bird-like, like feathers.
Yeah, in real life, you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you could see it like if you look at the leg of a chicken.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It looks like that. It's got that texture to it, and it's like, damn, I could imagine that if there was a 10-foot one of these, we'd be in trouble. You know, we'd be in trouble, man. That's the last thing you want.
Did you see that I forgot what the fuck I was going to say? That's interesting.
Yeah, did it have to do with...
definitely dinosaurs. It's going to be dinosaurs and some kind of comparison to like modern day animals. I don't know.
Yeah, Spaz is in the chat saying that he's like, you can't tell me that you don't want to try a T-Rex burger.
Oh, you think that's what's next too?
Yeah,
and
he's
start
like
filleting them.
Yeah, please, dude. Are you kidding me? That's going to be Skeet Davidson's next big animal he's got to take down.
Yeah, he's going to be allegedly dating one of them. I don't know. I don't know if that meat is going to taste good, right? I guess if it's bird like, it's probably going to be good.
Nah,
if it's closer to a bird, if it's closer to a crocodile, like there's a reason why we're not eating them, motherfuckers. Some people are eating them, but there's a reason why we're not mass producing eating and eating them.
Eating
like crocodiles or reptiles.
Gator's actually good. I've had gator many times.
It's probably delicious, like, every once in a while, but it's not like beef.
No, well, there's they're not really industrially farmed as far as I know for their meat, the way like beef is. But I know that people hunt them. I actually have one of my friend's best friends hunts gator down in Florida, and he's gone with him.
A lot of people do that. There's like companies that will come and remove them out of your yard.
It's crazy how they do it.
The wrestlers, there's like shows on that shit. You ever seen those shows on A&E?
Yeah, where they shoot them in the head.
No, whoa, no, I didn't see those.
Yeah,
those aren't on TV.
Dude, you got to catch that thing. You got to and then you got to one shot with like a magnum, like boom, pop him in the head. It's wild, dude.
No, I didn't know that.
That's how they do it on the show. The gator hunting people. They
don't show that part, bro. They just show them wrestle and putting the fucking electrical tape around their mouth.
No, you're talking about like the researcher guys. You're not talking about like the gator hunting guys. The guys down in the bayou that are like,
those are the guys I'm talking about.
You never seen them pop these things in the head?
Bro, they put that thing in the fucking pickup truck and then they take it somewhere.
Nah, they pop it when it's still in the water.
I haven't seen those, no.
Yeah, I got to show you the
those
adult
guys
one.
Aren't on A&E.
I got to show you the adult one. You've been watching like the little kid version. You've been watching the Nickelodeon version of gator hunting.
I was watching the television one. It was admittedly many, many years ago.
Oh, but this was on TV too.
Are them plucking them like that?
Yeah, bro.
I never seen it.
Yeah, like they don't show them do it, but you hear the gunshot and then it goes back and the thing is like.
Maybe I was just oblivious to it, but I did know that it's very possible. Do they say it? If it's not like said,
yeah, he's like, quick, get him. He's like, shoot him. You know
no.
What? Yeah,
no, I've never seen that. But
man.
One of the things from one of the shows I was watching was that they were telling me that one of the things they do with the alligators is they donate their meat to like shelters and shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's good meat, man. They have it at like Cajun style restaurants, like New Orleans places. It's like it reminds me of chicken, but like the Chinese food chicken.
Ooh, I like that.
It's like that. It's not like chicken breast. It's more like chunks of chicken that are kind of, it's like a little firmer than chicken, but it's not gamey.
Yeah,
it tastes good.
But it's not like a fish. It's not like, it doesn't remind
me
of
fish
of any kind.
No. And it's like, I think, if I recall correctly, I think it's like white meat. Like when it cooks, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Don't
their
quote
flesh
me
is
on that.
pretty fit, like pink.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but that's how I remember. I mean, it was I had them Gator Nuggets and a different kind. I had it at this place called Big Daddy's, which is very good. It's like a New Orleans style Louisiana.
I love like Cajun style.
Yeah, yeah, it's good, man. They got good stuff. I think they got this. It was like jambalaya, something like that.
Ooh, I love jambalaya.
It's pretty good. Yeah, they had a lot of stuff over there.
I like rice in general.
Yeah, gumbo and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Anything with rice is delicious to me.
Yeah, rice is bomb, dude. Rice goes with anything, man.
Yeah.
Put a little rice in it, man.
Yeah.
I saw this funny meme one time this guy was doing. It was this Puerto Rican guy. It was like Puerto Ricans in anything. And he was like bowl of spaghetti and he put like white rice in it. You know, he's like throwing white rice into everything.
That's bad.
Speaking of which, Puerto Rico beat the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic. But we'll continue on.
Yeah.
What's next?
That's bad funny because I feel like that was a shot at me, but I feel like I win either way.
But you're Puerto Rican too, so cheat code.
Yeah, I won. And then I lost again when Mexico beat Puerto Rico. What the fuck? Come on, guys.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I thought they like agreed to play soccer or some shit. I was like, really?
Speaking of Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriend's suing him.
Oh my God, poor Bad Bunny. I know, but you hear me, poor Bad Bunny. I don't think anybody's ever said that.
Leave Bad Bunny alone.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, she might have a case. She might have a case.
Yeah, suing him for $40 million, saying that he used her voice as a sample on on songs
From a voice memo recording, from like a voicemail or something like that. And then he used it in songs.
Yeah, I think and then not only that, but they offered to buy it.
Wow.
So they offered to license, they're like, yo, we want to buy this, this sample or whatever it is. Like how much? And she was like, nope, not interested. And then they were like, all right, don't worry about it. We'll just, guess we'll just put it away. And then they just used it anyways.
Oh.
So I believe that she definitely has a case here. And I'm not a fucking attorney. I'm not in a square, but.
I wonder though, because I'm sure that he must have gotten some kind of guidance in this scenario. If you reach out to her, she specifically tells you, no, you can't use it. I wonder if that was through email contact or if there's some kind of paper trail of that interaction. Because if she says, no, you can't use it, and then they used it anyway, it makes me think that they checked with a lawyer and they were like, nah, it's fine. It's like, you could use this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they just report this shit that it happened. Like, it doesn't mean anybody's going to get any money. A lot of times with these things, where you see like so-and-so, get sued for $100 million. That doesn't mean that the guy's going to get it. You can't take blood from a rock. You could sue me for $100 million. Like, you're not going to get it because I ain't got it.
Yeah.
I ain't got $100 million to give you. They could, they could liquidate all my shit and my organs.
Yeah.
And I can't get to 100
And
million.
they always aim higher anyway. Just to, end up coming in. You sue for $100 million, you get $8 million. That's a win.
$8 million, we'll settle for $2,500 and a jawbreaker.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I find that I wonder like what she's gonna get in that case. Is she gonna get money like a lump sum payment, or is she gonna get like a writing credit? Like, is she gonna get publishing on the records that she's on?
I feel like she might get like a couple million and then just get royalties off of.
Because the royalties would end up being more than a couple million.
Yeah, but you get them like over time, right?
Yeah, but typically you get paid royalties like you could get it paid quarterly, or like biannual, or
she's got to get
every
something,
6 months.
Right?
I mean, it depends because, sometimes it's a gray area when it comes to audio recording. And there's other things too. Like, in certain states, only one party has to be aware that they're being recorded.
Yeah, New
or
York's
something
one of
like
those
that.
states.
Yeah, New York's one of those states. So it depends on,
There's a big difference between me recording you for something and then me using that, a snippet of that recording in like a song and then making money off of it though.
Yeah, that's true. But, I don't know what constitutes ownership in that case. I mean, if she left a voicemail on his machine, maybe by doing that, she has given him ownership of that recording.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't really know how that goes. There's got to be something. I would imagine that with the amount of success he has, that he's got some kind of team advising him and they were like, drop that shit anyway. Or they might have been like, drop it. We're going to make $100 million off these records. We'll give her $6 million. It's a win.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or we'll just bury this, what I'm saying? Like, or she can't afford to, keep this going on. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Who knows? I know that there was an interesting story I read about a dentist in pivoting now to another story. A dentist in Colorado who his wife went to the hospital with complaints of like stomach pain, headaches, blurry vision.
Okay.
Went to the hospital, was released, came back to the hospital, suffered a seizure, went brain dead, and unfortunately passed away. For whatever reason, the husband was real adamant about them not performing an autopsy on her. And then some information comes out. A nurse from his office reported to the authorities that he had like weird chemicals being sent to his office. And they were poison. It was like arsenic and just 3 different poisons. And then they start investigating this guy. They pull his fucking search history. He's got a bunch of, when they pull people's search history, they find the wildest shit.
Oh my God. They find exactly what they're looking for. It's like, how much poison do I give a person that weighs 152 pounds and is my wife?
Yeah.
And it's like,
dude, that's exactly what happened, bro.
Oh no!
They found a bunch of of shit. Like, how much arsenic does it take to kill a person? Like,
my God,
dude, he was putting it in a protein shake, bro. Allegedly.
Damn, that's a really smart way to do it. She was a fit woman, I imagine.
Dude, and you know what's even crazier,
arsenic
bro?
powder probably looks like BCAAs. It probably does.
Maybe, I wouldn't doubt it. But you know what's crazy,
God
bro?
damn.
She had texted him a few days before that, thinking she was like, I think somebody slipped me something or something of the sort. And he was like, I'm sorry. I know due to our history, like, you probably think it's me, but it's not me. Turns out he tried to poison her in the past.
Damn, is she stuck around?
Isn't that crazy?
Goddamn hypergamy.
Dude, how insane is that if your loved one tries to cause harm? I mean, it's not uncommon, right? Because how many people stay in abusive relationships? But how crazy is it that this, like,
But ones where they're trying to poison you?
That's crazy.
What is this, medieval times?
I don't know, bro. But they ended up doing the autopsy on her, and they found foul play.
Damn. Dude, that's wild. And the crazy thing about arsenic is there are traces of it in like food and stuff.
Yes, in apples and shit.
So I'm pretty sure there's like a baseline arsenic level in your body. I think you always have some of it. I could be wrong. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to take a quick second to step aside.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it's crazy that he did it in general. Like,
hey, I'm searching this. I'm not searching this.
Why do you think he did? Don't put that in your fucking.
I'm not searching
this.
Put that in your fucking. I'm not searching this. So, guys, do your own research.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why do you believe that he probably did this?
Why he's poisoning her?
Yeah.
Because he probably wants to divorce her, but doesn't want to give her all the money that she's going to get.
Dude, he wants to start another relationship with another woman. He wants to start a new life.
Yeah,
that's what he thought he was going to do, allegedly.
So they found that out, that it seems like evidence is pointing to that.
That's what the article I read alluded to.
Yeah, dude, he don't want to divorce her because he's like, this is going to take my new girl's going to have no money.
It's either she's going to take half his shit, or he just or he's soft. He's like, I want to divorce her, but she won't let me know.
See, but this is the problem. When people spend their prime years, men spend their prime years like becoming a doctor or something like that, they miss out on all the opportunities because it's so difficult to become a doctor. So you never date any women, you don't do anything, you don't go out with your friends, and this is all of your 20s because, you got 4 years of undergrad. Mm-hmm. Then you have 4 years of med school. Then you typically have like 2 to 3 years residency, sometimes 5 for surgery.
Yeah, so you're 29 or 32.
Yeah, by the time you finish school and you're like, all right, now I'm about to make some money, where the girl's at.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I've never talked to a girl before. I can tell you all of the blood types, but I don't know what it is to converse with a female.
And this guy's a dentist too. I'm sure that's not an easy career path.
No, it's not an easy career path. Damn, he was a dentist, huh? I think that takes a little less time.
But
still, it's like you spend real important years. Mm-hmm. Real like social years.
Yeah, you don't get to go on spring break.
You ain't going to no parties. You ain't ducking gunfire on South Beach.
Nuh-uh. That guy was definitely down in Miami at South Beach.
Yeah.
during spring break.
Yeah. God damn. That is just crazy to me, dude. Arsenic poisoning. And arsenic is crazy too, because I actually saw this woman that was being poisoned by her husband too.
Really?
I saw that on a show.
Oh, okay.
But dude, she survived it. Dude, she was sick inexplicably for years. They couldn't figure out what her issues were. They were like, what is going on? Dude, he was microdosing her with arsenic for so long that she was like, she built a tolerance to it.
Oh, fucking
Dude,
thing.
swear to God. And he never succeeded in killing her. Finally, they found out what was going on and caught this dude. And she lived. She's all like got health issues now, but dude, she lived. He like wasn't putting enough. He wasn't, that other dude was like, he was like 1 scoop of protein, 1 scoop of arsenic. Like, this guy was trickling it in. It's not funny, guys. I'm not laughing at that, but come on. You know, this is a crazy, you know, one guy is like frugal with it. He's like, I kind of still love her. The other guy is like, my other girl's calling me in 10 minutes.
Yo, that dude, how poisoning somebody like slowly is crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because
wild.
it means that you really you have to commit to that.
100%.
Because it's like day after day you have to do it.
It's routine. You're like, oh, my alarm went off, arsenic time. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm running late for work, honey.
It's like, oh, you don't want to go to the gym today? I made you a protein shake.
Yeah. You got to go to the gym, though.
Yeah.
You always go to the gym. You can't not go to the gym.
At least drink the protein shake.
You're looking heavy, honey. Meal replacement. Looking a little big around the hips.
That's crazy, dude. You got to be, there's something like mentally fucked up with that guy. Because you can't.
No. And
know.
my point with that, saying that they waste all that, you know, not waste, but utilize those important years and miss the social aspect, is the first time that he has the opportunity with like another attractive woman. He's ready to burn his whole life down and run away to Greece or something like that. And it's like, dude, this is the third girl you ever dated. This is the problem. This is why you can't. This is why you know.
Yeah, he thought he was going to Mykonos or whatever, and now he's fucking going to jail.
Yeah, now he's going to Carajo County.
Yeah, him and that fucking dude that shot that guy in that video in Miami are going to be fucking cellmates.
Yo, that is so crazy. That dude. Yo, and they said they recovered 4 guns at the scene.
What?
Yeah, they said 4 guns. I said, damn, that means everybody in the group was strapped.
Yeah, everybody in that video had a hammer.
Dude.
And they all dropped it there.
Dude, what the hell is that? It's like Tombstone. Your whole team rolls around strapped like that? That's like all cowboy shit.
Only one of them let off, though.
Yeah. Well, the other one didn't even move, dude. I was like, God, these dudes are cold.
Yeah.
You know, but they're really apparently seem to be living whatever kind of life that is. But, man, they released a mugshot of the dude, too. That let off, and very unassuming.
I didn't think that he looked like the guy in the video.
No,
honestly.
me neither. I
was
not.
like, nah, that's not the same dude.
Legit. I thought the same thing. You know what's crazy, bro? I thought the same thing. He had like a different build. He was like this, like shoulders were high, the guy in the mugshot, but the guy in the video was like skinnier and looked younger.
He looked like just looser, like swaggier.
Yeah, the kid that let off in the video looked like he was 16. 7, you know that real noodle-like body? Real thin kind of... You know, that in-between stage? Like,
I could fall down the stairs and survive.
Yeah, like you could dunk one day. You know, like that kind of thing. But for now, you got to deal with the mid-range jump shot because they're too big down there.
Yeah,
but
facts.
you're going to grow into that.
Yeah, you'll get there.
He looked younger than that dude. And he looked like he had a little more hair, too.
Yeah, but you know what? Who knows? The video we seen was like a black and white one, too. It looks like they were all leaving a fucking all-white yacht party because it looked like they were wearing all white.
Yeah, but it was also black and white. So
they're probably wearing like gray and light blue.
Well, yeah, light colors or something. But,
yeah.
You know, man.
What time are we at?
We're at an hour.
All right. That's I'm not just going to end it abruptly like that just because we're at the hour.
Yeah, we're at 57 minutes.
We're at 57 minutes. All right.
All right. And we may.
All right.
Well, let me not.
You want to talk about the fucking Marlon Wayans comedy show? Did you watch the comedy special? Marlon Wayans comedy special. It was on HBO.
Yes, I did indeed watch it. I watched the Chris Rock one first.
I watched the Chris Rock one too first.
Yeah, which I was very happy with. Chris Rock is great. When he's walking around, looking at the crowd, you know, it's crazy. Women are crazy out here. Huh? When he's got the cord,
It was very much like traditional Chris Rock stand-up.
It was very Chris Rock. And
I heard the younger audience didn't really get it. They didn't really like it.
Yeah, well, it's not really for them. I mean, they could watch TikTok for all that stupid shit. But, you know, you got to grow up a little bit to watch some Chris Rock and appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought his special was good.
It was great. It was great, and he addressed the Will Smith thing.
Yeah, I thought a lot of people were just waiting for that.
I'm telling you right now, I'm surprised that I'm really surprised that Henner Gracie hasn't sent him an invitation to the Torrance Academy. You know, be like, hey,
Dude,
hey, Chris Rock. You know, I heard you're worried about Will Smith being so big. Lucky for you guys. You know,
maybe he's going to invite him down.
Jiu-jitsu.
You never know. Maybe he's doing private lessons now. He's got Jonas.
Maybe.
Guy.
Imagine next time Will Smith goes to slap me, takes his back.
He takes his back.
Takes his back and strangles him with the tux.
Even crazier.
Cross choke with the tux.
Jumps guard on him. He's like, oh yeah.
Imagine flying armbar. Yeah. Jesus.
Just fucks him up. Yeah,
That'll
but
be interesting.
The Marlon Wayne special, going back to what we were talking about.
The comedy, yes.
I watched the Marlon Wayne special. It was on HBO. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it was about if you guys haven't seen it, but I didn't fucking think it was that. I thought it was just too much like honing in on a single topic that didn't have anything to do with him. And it just, every time you thought it was going to be over, it just reverted back to it. It was kind of crazy to me. I thought it was dog shit. Yeah. I'm not going to say it was dog shit. It was better than anything I could do. But I didn't enjoy it that much.
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for with a stand-up comedy special, right? You know, if you're one of those really weird, really weird out-of-the-box kind of people that expects a stand-up comedy special to make you laugh, then it wasn't good. So, but yeah, I mean, it was.
That's funny.
I like Marlon. You know?
I like him too. I like
Marlon. Yeah, I like him as a person. But that's about all I have to say about that because
he's made some funny movies.
He has, and the Wayans Brothers. I grew up watching. That was one of the best shows ever. If you've never seen a Wayans Brothers TV shows, just go watch that. But I can't quite wrap my head around. It looked to me like I don't know if where did he work that material? I was thinking. I was wondering. I was like, you need to hit the mothership down in Austin and see for a little while and listen to me. Who do I think I am? Marlon is hilarious, but I think it was bad timing too. It was released at the same time as a Chris Rock special.
Yeah.
Which is bad timing. I mean, Chris Rock is
definitely
solid.
Was bad timing. That's what I'm saying. He's funnier than I am.
Chris
I'm
Rock
not
is
saying
solid.
that he's not funny. I just didn't enjoy the stand-up that much.
What about the chat? Let's see what the chat thinks. What did you guys think? Did you guys watch the Marlon Wayans stand-up special or the Chris Rock special or both? Shout out to Bubby, shout out to Spaz, Chris, everybody in the chat.
Like I said, man, the Chris Rock special was actually like palatable. I thought it was very funny. It brushed over like a wide range of different topics. He did address the Will Smith thing, but he didn't like stay on it the entire. It wasn't the main subject of the special.
Yeah,
I mean, and then watching the Marlon Wayans one, I was kind of like, man, this isn't that great. Like, I'd rather like watch Pimp Chronicles 2. I'd rather watch the Cat Williams stand-up special, which all due respect to Cat Williams,
was better.
That shit was hilarious.
It was better.
It was undoubtedly better.
It was better.
It was 100% better.
I actually have a couple of comedians I'm seeing coming up.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who are you going to see?
I'm going to see Theo Von.
Yes, you are.
Yes, as are you.
As am I.
But I'm also going to see Shane Gillis.
I don't know who Shane Gillis is.
You know Shane Gillis. He's on Save Our Parks.
Don't know that either.
It's the Protect Our Parks, that one. The podcast with Joe Rogan and Mark Norman?
Yeah.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
the one that be wearing the NASA suits and shit with him, right?
No, that's Brian Redband. Shane Gillis is... I'll show him to you afterwards. He's funny. You don't have to look it up now. I'll show it to you after. He is funny, man. So that's gonna be interesting. So a couple shows, man. There's a couple of good comedians gonna be in town, man. It's gonna be a good time.
This guy.
It's gonna be a good time. He's very funny.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
He's very, very funny. Yeah. So, and we gotta plan a trip. We gotta go to Texas, bro.
I would love to go to Texas.
We gotta go to
Spaz
Texas.
is talking about watching Last of Us, which I watched the first couple episodes of it, and then I told myself that I was gonna play the game before I watched the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And the remake hasn't released again on PC yet. I think it releases like this weekend or this week. But now I'm more concerned about other games. I'm more concerned about, even though it's not coming out I think till June, but the new Diablo 4. This weekend they just put out they just for they put out an open beta so people could play it, which is super cool. I didn't get to play it, but I watched a lot of gameplay of it. Looked pretty cool. And then I think late next month, they're going to put out another beta, but it's not going to be open. It's going to be for the people who pre-order.
Okay.
So it's going to give you the ability. So it gives you the ability to play the game, see like all the different character attributes and shit like that. And it also gives the developers an opportunity to, weed out bugs, see what people like and dislike about the game, so on and so forth, and see how balanced characters are and shit like that. I'm pretty excited about it. It was a game I played a lot when I was a kid, when I was young, the first Diablo. I think I played the second one as well. And I played another one recently. I think they remastered one of them, and I played that one too. But I'm excited about it.
That's cool. You know what's funny? You talking about gaming. I played a lot of games last weekend.
Yeah?
I played a lot of the UFC game for PS5.
I've never played one, but I've seen people playing them, and they look pretty good. I played a lot of wrestling games when I was a kid. I played that fucking Def Jam fighting game when I was a kid, so I'm sure the UFC game's probably fucking fire.
It was good, man. It was pretty damn real, dude.
Yeah,
it was pretty real. Like, you can go for takedowns, and then when you go for takedowns, there's like, it's like you versus them. Like, they have to move their joystick around, and you have to keep yours on top of theirs.
Oh, okay.
And if you keep it on top, you go for a submission and shit. And he starts like isolate an arm and shit. And then the dude's trying to get his shit away from you while you're doing it. And then he starts to like get into S mount and shit like that. And it's like,
really?
It was so cool. Yeah, it was cool, man.
Can you pick like your takedown? Is it like, grab a single, shoot it out like
Yeah, it's like a double. There's like a, there's a double. There's a single. You can also do, like if you're near the cage, you can kind of like press against the cage and then kind of hip throw. Like, it depends on the type of character you have too.
Who did you play with?
It was cool.
Who was the first when you had? I could probably guess who you probably picked first.
The thing is that if it were up to me, I would have went lightweight from the jump. But they didn't want to play lightweight. They wanted to go like welterweight, or I'm sorry, like middleweight or light heavyweight, stuff like that. So I had to pick a lot of characters that I really, don't really want to choose.
Yeah, keep it real. You wanted to play with Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I wanted to play with Dustin, which I never got to be Dustin because the kind of players they were picking, I couldn't pick Dustin because I wouldn't have been successful.
They were playing with Cyril Gane and shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Playing with Cyril Gane, it's so funny, man, because that's exactly what happened. One of them, he kept picking Francis and plucking everybody, right? It was my friend's kids.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
But they're not regular kids. They're like mad coordinated and shit, and they're a little older too, like 13 and I think 9 or something like that.
This Francis like all 99 except for wrestling.
Power, except for like wrestling. So I picked Stipe to go against him.
Okay.
Because I was thinking like Stipe Francis won.
Yeah, but video games are different.
I think I hit one double and then I got KO'd.
Yeah. Because video games are different, dude. They're
different. But the characters were pretty realistic in terms of what they were able to do. I'm trying to think like Chuck Liddell was pretty realistic. He had good takedown defense and he had some bombs.
He talked like he had marbles in his mouth.
Yeah, you could pick like you could pick
Chuck Liddell was super accurate, but he had CTE. It was fucking crazy.
It was super accurate. I think I even saw him guzzle a beer before he got in.
He was fucking drooling on the way into the octagon.
Oh, poor Chuck. How dare you? How dare you? He's a legend, Chuck. He's a legend. But it was good. I was surprised.
They try to prank him.
Yeah, don't prank
him. They try to punk him, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, he almost got some guy fucked up over a parking spot.
Facts. Did you, speaking of this, we're speaking like kind of roughly MMA, grappling type of talk. Did you see who Tom Brady's ex-wife is dating?
Bo Nickel? No. Who's she?
She's dating her jiu-jitsu instructor, this black belt dude.
Oh, I seen something about this. Yes, dude. I did see something about this. I seen something about Tom Brady's ex-wife dating a black belt, but I didn't know. Now that makes much more sense now that you say that. Huh.
Apparently, she does jiu-jitsu, and that's her instructor, and he's a black belt.
Listen to me. Tom Brady, I get it. You're the fucking man. You're really, really good at football. But I don't want you to think for a second that your athletic ability on the field is going to save you from getting fucked up by this guy. Don't say nothing slick, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, Tom's a big boy, though. Tom's a big boy. But either way, you get put in a single leg X by this guy, you're gonna have to really think about retiring for real.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was. I found that to be interesting. I found it. They're constantly in Costa Rica, and the tabloids are like they're always in Costa Rica. I'm like, if you know anything about jiu-jitsu, you know how many like seminars and stuff they have and retreats and shit, jiu-jitsu getaways. They love Costa Rica. It replicates Brazilian like climate.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, they're at the top of that fucking mountain rolling in the rain now in Costa Rica right now.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah, I don't doubt it at all. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think Tom Brady gives a fuck anyway.
He don't care. He's Tom Brady. You ain't see that new chick he got?
Yeah, who, her sister or something? He can have whoever he wants.
Dude, he got her. He like rewound time on Giselle with the new one. Oh, she's just like her like 20 years ago.
And I'll tell you what, that dude, that black belt dude who has her now, if Tom wanted her back, he could take her from him.
Oh yeah, he's Tom Brady, man.
It's Tom Brady.
He'd be like, yeah, that's cool, and he'd be like, elbows in, like get ready. And he's like, get out of here. He's like, I'm rich, dude. Come on, get your things, Giselle. I'm done with this.
This dude sits down to pull guard, and Tom's like, I'm not here to. What are you doing?
No, we're not doing that. I'm here to get my family.
Yeah, you know what? We're going. Keep the fucking house, dude.
But Tom don't want. And you know what else makes me? You know what this makes me think?
What?
One, with the speed in which she moved on. What?
I got so many funny jiu-jitsu jokes about him rolling around with her. In my head.
I think that this was going on before the divorce. It makes me feel like this had been already going on.
I feel like celebrities like move on faster.
Yeah, they move on faster, but I think it's just because they're
and also like I think we're late to the party too.
Yeah, we are. I think that there had been a divide. And we're only finding out now. I'm sure they had these divorce papers drawn up for a minute prior. Something interesting going on in the chat?
No, Spaz just says I probably have like 1,000+ hours clocked on Diablo 3.
Wow.
It was a good. Was that I'm not remember. I don't remember if that's the one I played because they all look the same except they just have like another slash down the middle.
Oh, you mean like the graphic, like the cover art?
Yeah,
whatever.
It just says like Diablo with the thing. But going back to Tom Brady, whatever you said last, I agree with.
No, I just find it strange that she moved on as quickly as she did. I mean, he moved on, but I felt like she was like not bothered at all by this divorce. And then to see her dating her jiu-jitsu instructor, I'm like, I want to know how long she's been doing jiu-jitsu. Because if she's been doing jiu-jitsu for a year before this divorce, this isn't new. But if she started like, this is me, I'm doing me now, I'm joining jiu-jitsu, I'm a single mother.
Demi did it.
My, pepper spray's not legal in California. So, I'm going to whatever. I'm going to learn how to cross choke a fool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's to be continued. I'm going to do some research on that. To be continued. But I think that's what we got.
Sad.
He's saying the release dates of Diablo. Diablo 3 came out in 2012, Diablo 3 in 2000.
2012. So Diablo 3 was the one so the last one I played was Diablo 3.
Jesus Christ, those games dropped 12 years apart.
Didn't they do a remaster of one recently, Tom? Like 3-4 years ago, they made like right pre-COVID, like 3 years ago, they did a remake of one. Because I remember like being like, damn, I want to fucking play this game again and download it. Me and a couple of my friends downloaded it and we're playing. But Diablo 4 is going to come out I think June. I'm pretty fucking excited. I hope Spaz is going to play. I reached out to Spaz to see if he was going to play. I reached out to Chris to see if he's going to play because I know we're ending and I'm going to end on this.
Yeah, go for it.
Man, and I haven't had it in a while, but back in the day, being able to like get together with like a bunch of your friends on a game and like, play through a game is a good fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, you know how many times I consider really actually getting a console and playing? Because I don't PC game. My computer's not. I would have to build a new computer, that could handle gaming. But I've considered getting like a PS5. I mean, I have friends. I'm in 2 different group chats now where I'm being invited to play games like, yo, we're doing, or not even invited. It's being thrown into the group chat. Like, hey, guys, we're doing like Call of Duty tonight or we're doing whatever tonight, and I'm like, damn.
Dude, that shit's mad fun.
I'm like,
with your boys in the middle of the night.
I know it's probably fun, but
everybody's fucking talking shit.
I do too much shit as it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like I haven't trained since last week. Or even a week before, the end of the week prior. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I have so much shit that I do. I'm like, I need to do less and just do like.
You do a lot of shit. You wear a lot of hats.
Shit. I do too much shit, dude.
But I tell you one thing, dude, that shit is nothing is more fun than being with you and your boys. It's the middle of the night. You guys are fucking playing Call of Duty, talking shit, kicking ass, and or just like that one game where everybody's dead and you guys are all watching the last guy on your team who's your boy, and you're just sitting there hoping this dude clutches the dub, and then he fucking starts going crazy, and everybody's talking shit like yeah, and then fucking he clutches, wins, and everybody goes crazy. It's a good feeling. It's just a fun time. Like video games are like that for me. Like that's what video games are more about. Like single player games are fun and shit like that, but I like co-op games. I like multiplayer games. I really love co-op games. Games that you could run through the storyline with you and your boy. Like, that shit's mad fun to me.
Like when SOCOM.
SOCOM would be more like
team versus team. Yeah,
PvP. Excuse me. PvP, but like games where it's like it's not player versus player, and it's like you guys are just trying to get nice to get through this game or to beat these bosses, and then some of those do have PvP aspects within them, but it's just dude, it's I don't know, it's a good time.
I'm about to ask you the rookiest. I'm not even gonna ask this
Let's
question.
Hear it. Come on, no, ask it. Come on, man, let's hear it.
I'm not gonna ask it on the air. All right, I'll ask it. If I get a PS5,
yeah,
I can still play with you.
That is not a rookie question whatsoever. What you're referring to is called crossplay. That shit just started happening recently.
Okay, so I would have had to get a PC a couple years ago.
A couple years ago, you would have had to get a PC. Most recently, some games are crossplay. The reason why Diablo 4 is also exciting to me because it's crossplay. So if Twiz gets it, he can play on PlayStation and I can play on my PC and we could play together. Call of Duty is another crossplay game, but not every game is crossplay. Not every new game that comes out is crossplay. So that's not a dumb question. That's very, 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 very. So to answer your question, some games, yes. Majority of the games, no.
So it wasn't a dumb question.
No, a majority of the games are not crossplay. But I think it's something that should be every game, no matter what console you're on, you should be able to play together. But some games are exclusive on certain consoles, and some games they just don't have the functionality. Maybe it's like technical limitations. I'm not entirely sure why, but
I'm sure it has something to do with contracts, like how some grocery stores will sell General Mills cereal, some will sell some
places have Pepsi, some people have Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Most games are cross-play these games, but some games are still limited. Most big games will be cross-play, I think. No, console players or Android phones for me. I don't play with them. It's funny. So two things. I think most big games, but there was a game that came out recently. I forgot which one it was that didn't come out cross-play. I was super pissed about it. I was waiting for it to come out, and then I remember me and Twiz were wanted to get. Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a very big game. It's not cross-play, but yeah, I think every game should be. It's funny because I play with certain people on console that don't want to pay with PC players because they're like, y'all motherfuckers be cheating and shit. Well, I'm sure your computer is a lot more responsive and stuff like that because the specs you can put in a PC are they any different than the specs that are? You can build a PC 10 times better than a PlayStation, but playing on a keyboard and mouse isn't as easy as playing on a controller. I would imagine. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't play on a computer and a mouse, on a keyboard and a mouse. I'm just, not that I'm good at it, but I only know how to do it because I've done it for so long. But that's why. But they have different things to make up for it. Like when you play with a controller on Call of Duty, there's something called aim assist, where that doesn't exist on keyboard and mouse. On mouse is the raw dog. When you play on a controller, you have aim assist. So like, for example, if the crosshair comes over you, and like you swipe past it real quick on a keyboard, if I miss you, I miss you. On a controller, it will come and it'll kind of hover over you for a second and like allow the a little autofocus. Yeah, exactly. A little bit. It's not like auto aim, but it's an aim assist. Okay. To help the controller players out. There's people who are smack on PC and there's people who smack on consoles. Me personally, it's just like if you're nicer or either you're nicer than this person or you're not. Like I never look at something and be like, oh, this person's playing on PlayStation, like they're using a controller, you got aim assist. It's like, no, it's either you're nice or you're not. Like either console runs the game very smoothly. Like yes, one will probably be displayed better, might have a little bit less latency, But I mean, I don't know. You guys can chat and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's going to be an enormous difference. Most certainly not anything that's going to give a player an advantage over another one.
Spaz said, "God provides my aim assist."
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably a
Spaz
savage,
is actually
right?
a savage.
Yeah.
First person.
Yo, can I like join and watch you guys somehow without a console? I would like to talk shit too.
Spaz plays a game called Overwatch. You could watch him stream. Go to twitch.tv spasmodic /spasmodic. When I first met him, he was a godlike ultimate. What is it called? Unreal Tournament player. Like, unbelievably good. This was back in the day where they still had LAN centers. I remember going to a LAN center for somebody's birthday, and we were playing Unreal Tournament. He was so good that we put every single person that was in the room on one team versus him.
Okay.
And it was a shooter game.
Really?
He was just nasty. And I know he plays Overwatch now. I'm not
Screw
sure
that.
if
I
he plays
hate that
any
kinda-
other shooters.
Damn.
He's a savage.
Which one is this?
What game was it?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was called Unreal Tournament.
Oh, I remember Unreal Tournament.
Yeah. Oh, savage.
Yeah, I remember
So
Unreal
good, bro.
Tournament.
He was so good.
That's Spaz?
Yeah, savage. I'm pretty
Damn.
sure like his brother played at like a professional level. I'm sure he was very capable of playing at that level. He was fucking good, bro.
He said, "Get me on Discord. Get me on Discord, fool."
Yeah, dude, he's good. Chris
Spaz
is good
invited
as
me on
fuck
to
too,
Discord,
dude.
you didn't?
Dude, Chris is good as fuck too. A lot of people, like my friends, were just very good. Like I've never been like competitively like very good. I can play.
You know this is gonna ruin my life.
Bro, Spaz he's always been at everything, dude. Every game I've played with him, same thing with Chris. They both are similar in the sense that like every game I've played with them, they've excelled at. Like when I remember playing World of Warcraft with Tom, and he was like, you know, maybe not at the top like 1% of the server or 5% of the server, but he was ahead of the curve. Like he was ahead of the median. He was good at like, you know, PvP, and he was good at PvE. I know he played Overwatch. I didn't play a lot of Overwatch, but I know he was good at that shit. Yes, you know, it's my girl's little brother's like that too. Some people are just like, you know, they're whips with the fucking with the mouse and keyboard, and they just like their aim is good. My girl's little brother, for whatever reason, he jumps on games and he's just a fucking savage. I play Call of Duty I have way more hours into Call of Duty than him, but he has more time in first person shooters, and he's just like, I guess, naturally better than me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not playing with the right FLV. I don't know what, or maybe my sensitivity is too high. I don't know what I've been doing wrong, but yeah, these guys are.
Maybe you just suck.
Yeah, I'm definitely better than you though. So
Definitely.
that's all that matters in like when in this world, like when it comes to fucking, you know, being good or not, like I know I could beat you at it.
Whatever you say, bro.
No, but you know, you're not worried about that things. You're worried about real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. But I want to
At
be good
one
at
point
video
you
games too.
Yeah.
I want to be good. I want to be good at games too.
Yeah, I don't want you to think I'm dog shit either. You know what? It's better off that people think I'm dog shit. So when I play well, then it's like, wait, he's not dog shit. He's fucking good.
Yeah. I wonder if everybody thinks I'm trying to hustle people, and then they find out I really do suck.
That you'd be no, but dude, it's not just about like, you know, like, okay, Spaz is really good at first person shooters, right? But you put him, you put him behind the controller in Madden, he's not going to be fucking with, you know, some of these dudes that hardcore play Madden
I used to go hard playing 2K.
or 2K. I was just gonna say 2K.
I was a savage playing 2K,
Dude,
bro.
2K, the NHL games, like there's just different games that are like, you know, even other first person shooters. Like he's good at Overwatch, but maybe you put him in Call of Duty and he might not be as good because it's a first person shooter, but they're two totally different games.
Yeah. That's crazy because growing up, like in my neighborhood, like in the hood, for some reason, sports games always pop off.
Yeah, bro.
You know, Madden.
Madden was huge
Madden and
growing
2K.
up.
Bro, Madden. Yo, bro, during a Madden tournament on the weekend, there was like less gang violence in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like everybody was in the house playing Madden.
Dude,
you know,
Madden
that shit
was the shit back in the day.
Yeah.
I made it like my like life goal to be a savage at Madden because you show up to school like you got to be ready.
Yeah, you got to be ready to go. You got to be ready to go. That's funny, man. That's funny. Speaking of that, you know, with the Dominican Puerto Rico game, Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico game, when that was going on, Puerto Rico said there was a significant decrease in violent crime during the time that Puerto Rico was playing.
Yeah, because everybody was in the crib.
Everybody was in the crib, bro.
Yeah, watching the game.
Isn't that crazy?
So that's it.
But look, he said that I'm going to get up in the, that I'm going to get you're going to put me in there in the Discord. He said we should make a Masters of None channel. He says so we can
should.
all chat.
I'm down with that. I'll create a Discord.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let me know. And Bubby's in here too. He said he thinks I might have some some beginner's luck, which I doubt. That doesn't happen in video games. Happens in other things like carnival games, things like that.
I think that
But video games is different.
you might just have that, like, I don't know if it's called hand eye, but like there's some kind of
There's some kind of coordination there.
you might
you know,
and you
I don't
might
know.
very well have that.
Or I
Dude, there's a
very well
lot
may
of
not.
athletes that stream and are good at games, bro. But it's also like it's weird because you don't know if they're being good. Them being good at games is attributed to just having the most time. Like I remember Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley's a UFC fighter. He's a bantamweight. Bantamweight UFC fighter
135 pounds.
who and in his off time or when he's not training, he streams a lot of Call of Duty. Bro, when he first started streaming, he was dog shit.
Yeah.
Now he's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
And
well, he said that's a large part of it. He said he makes more money doing that than fighting.
Yeah, I believe it. Dude, he has a lot of brand deals with that. He does a lot of vlogging where he gets where he's making money. So like he's more, and it's funny because there's a lot of fighters that see him and then they want to replicate that success. They want to do things like that, but it's not naturally in them. Like
Mighty
Aljamain
Mouse did
Sterling.
it first.
Mighty Mouse was streaming games, but he wasn't like he was live stream gaming with his kid. Max Holloway was too. But the difference is that Sean O'Malley is like an internet character. And it's funny because Aljamain Sterling was like, he wants to do that too, but he's not as good with like social media. Like even if you don't watch Sean O'Malley playing Call of Duty, you might see him in the Nelk videos. You might watch his podcast. You might watch his vlogs.
And he's very memorable, and he has a very definitive look about him. And it's when you see him and then you see him again, you correlate the 2 times you saw him. You'll never say, where I see that guy.
No, bro, he's a personality.
He is.
He's a whole kit and caboodle.
And you know what's crazy, bro? I'm sure you know about this, but this is fairly new to me, how people are making a lot of money off their servers, off their gaming servers.
Oh yeah, you're talking about like GTA, like RP servers and shit like that.
Stuff like that. Like, dude, you know T Grizzly, the rapper?
Yeah, I'm super familiar with him.
Bro, he was saying he makes like,
why do you think he don't rap no more?
yeah, he said he makes like 100 bands a month or some shit like that, like off of his gaming server.
You know what it is? The server,
you have to buy
he plays,
in,
right?
Yeah, I think it's isn't it GTA?
He plays GTA, but it's
but
RP,
he made it
role
of
play.
his world, right? Like he made it of like Detroit or whatever.
But it's not even about it's a role playing server. So when you go on, like you're acting, you're an actor in this game. So there's cops that are real people that will pull you over.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they're like license and registration, and it's like it's role playing.
Oh, that's
so
pretty
when
cool.
you watch him stream,
yeah, that's pretty cool,
bro. It's not just him. You see, there's Kodak Black. Like
Kodak Black does it on
Kodak
on
Black
GTA.
has done it recently. Like
he got backlash for making that dude strip in the game, remember?
Yeah.
And they robbed him. And then they said it was all violent because he was saying he was gonna shoot him. And then the other dudes in the game were like, "Don't chill, bro. He gave it up.
Yo,
he
that's
gave
exactly.
He gave it up, cuz.
It's really like acting, role playing. It's
That's wild.
super. It's dude. You know what's funny is I thought I wouldn't even have mentioned that around you because I knew you would have been like, "What the fuck? No,
Are you kidding me? I think that's so cool.
Cuck behavior.
I think that's so cool. I'm like, yo, can I be a fighter pilot? Can I just like
you
go
can
back?
be whatever you want, dude.
Damn, I was like,
it's
man.
super cool. I play GTA Online. I haven't done any like RP stuff because I think it's like I don't have anything against it. I just don't have the time to do it. If I'm going to play a video game, it's going to be a different game. I've been playing the fucking Hogwarts Legacy lately. I'm still not done with it, but it's you're talking about like RP servers. It's dude, super,
that shit is
super
crazy.
cool.
These guys are getting paid. I'm like, damn. I'm like, these young dudes are finding a way to monetize virtually everything.
Yeah, dude, they have in-game real characters that look like either celebrities. They have real clothes.
Yo, so let's start a Masters of None.
Or like a world.
Yeah, let's.
Dude, that should take so much work. You have to have like people
builders
working.
and shit.
No, like people to like they put you in jail. Someone needs to take you out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
shit, these are like digital jobs.
It's like a little
like
economy.
digital careers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They have moderators and shit in these
Get
things
outta here.
that are like
that fire you when you don't show up to work. There's like moderators like HR.
yeah, it's like it gets super deep.
Yeah. They're like Roberto escaped again.
Yeah, and
this is our third time taking him in for drag racing.
T Grizzly's just one of them, bro. Like, there's people who are way bigger than him that have way more complex servers, and It's super cool. I'm glad you've seen it and you can appreciate it.
That's cool. Super cool. That's super cool. But we'll end on that note.
That's it.
That's what we got. Masters and None, what episode?
Masters and None, episode 145. Thank you everybody who rocked with us tonight.
146.
Thank you everybody who rocked with us tonight. We appreciate you guys. If you're still with us, please give us a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Again, happy birthday, Spaz. And that's it. Tell them, Justin, if you guys want to listen to the audio versions of the podcast, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of your podcast listening platforms. If you have some weird, obscure app that doesn't have us on there, you reach out to us on social media, and I'll be happy to put us on there. Check us out on all other social media platforms. Justin's been killing the game on Twitter lately.
Trying.
And that's it. Yeah. Joe, check out our fucking shorts, because for whatever reason, we're in YouTube jail right now, and we went from getting thousands of views on our shorts to getting dog dicked. So please go check out our shorts. Give our shorts a thumbs up so they could feed them to the algorithm again. Yeah. We'd greatly appreciate it. That's what I want. That's what we should be saying.
Yeah, please. And share them too. Share our content. If you like our content, or you just like us, if you know me in real life and you're like, Justin's pretty cool. I mean, his podcast sucks, but he's pretty cool. Yeah. Share it because you think I'm pretty cool. Or if you're like, the podcast is actually pretty good. I don't like that guy, but share it anyway.
Yeah, facts. Share it regardless, but definitely go check out our fucking shorts. Give them thumbs up, because something is afoot and we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and follow us on social media. I know if you guys come and check out the chat and stuff and you guys interact live, also check out our social media, the Instagram, the Twitter. We're on there every day, answering questions, answering DMs, reposting stuff. If you guys find something funny, intriguing,
if you find some funny shit, definitely send it to us.
Yeah, send it to us in our DM. We'll repost it. We'll mention it. We'll tag you, whatever it is, because that's a good time. We like to just make sure that we keep in touch with the community, and we'll also update you guys on this Masters and None Discord. And Masters and None, this game server that we're gonna do in the next 5 years. So if you guys want,
Discord's coming soon though, because Discord's great, because we can put you guys can share articles and stories you want us to talk about, or give our opinion on. We can communicate with people, stay in touch live, because you can just have it on your phone. Yeah. So Discord's definitely coming
for sure. Masters and None Discord and all social media, and then make sure that you guys check out the links in the description for anything that you're interested in finding us on social media. So what we got, episode 146, Masters and None. We out.
Hold on, guys, I gotta go. No twist, I gotta go do the music.
Go hit it.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión, Wilson Manjo.